He has a job, a place to live, a few friends. He goes to the gym, posts motivational quotes, even smiles in public. But deep inside, he's empty. He's alone. He's screaming. But silently, you see, most men today aren't broken. They're numb. Not because they're weak, but because they've been told to shut up, toughen up, and just keep going. This is the story of millions of men silently suffering. And this is how you break free. It's from the moment you're born as a boy, you're taught to wear the mask. Don't cry. Be a man. Toughen up so you learn to smile when you're sad, laugh when you're lonely, and fight battles no one sees. That's how men get good at pretending, until pretending becomes permanent. You stop asking for help. You stop showing pain. You stop being human. And that's when the emptiness starts. Because nothing kills a man faster than killing his emotions. Most men feel empty because they're not chasing a purpose. They're following a path someone else built. Work, eat, scroll, sleep, repeat. But deep inside they know this, isn't it? You're not built just to survive. You're built to build, to conquer, to create. A man without mission is a man in misery. You want to fill that emptiness? Start by asking, what the hell am I doing with my life? Not what your parents told you, not what your boss expects, not what society programmed. What do you want to create before you die? Because when you find that answer, your soul finally breathes again. Why do most men binge porn, scroll endlessly, drink every weekend? Because the silence hurts. The void feels too real. And distractions are the cheapest drugs. But here's the truth. Cheap pleasure creates expensive emptiness. Every dopamine hit steals a piece of your soul. Every escape makes the cage tighter. You're not addicted to the screen. You're addicted to escaping who you've become. And until you face yourself raw and honest, you'll keep numbing what's meant to awaken you. Most men are taught your value equals your paycheck. So you grind, you hustle, you sacrifice sleep, joy, and peace just to feel enough. But here's the truth. Men are more than wallets, more than workers, more than robots for rent. You deserve love. You deserve purpose. You deserve rest. But no one tells you that. So you work until your soul is bankrupt. Even then you feel guilty taking a break. That's the trap. That's the system. That's why men silently suffer. In the past, men had tribes. Now, most men are alone. They have friends for football games, but none for real pain. They joke around, but never open up. They party together, but suffer solo. Loneliness is the modern man's disease, and pride keeps him from seeking the cure. You need brothers who push you. You need men who hold you accountable. You need a circle that reminds you. You're not the only one bleeding, because healing starts when the silence ends. Many men feel empty because they're spiritually starving. They've lost connection with their creator, their purpose, with their soul. We chase money, we chase women, we chase power, but we forget to chase meaning. A man who prays, who reflects, who humbles himself to something greater, is a man who walks in peace, even through pain. You want to kill the emptiness, feed your soul. Even warriors kneel when it's time to reconnect with God. Instagram lies to you. It shows you the best of others, while you silently deal with your worst. Every scroll makes you feel less rich, less fit, less worthy. But here's what they never show. The pain behind the smile, emptiness behind the flex. Comparison is the thief of joy. But worse, it blinds you from your blessings. You want peace? Compete with who you were yesterday, not with filtered lives. Men are told to be strong, but strength isn't silence. It isn't suppression. Real strength is owning your scars, facing your darkness, and choosing growth over comfort. You think you're strong because you don't cry? That's not strength. It's fear. Fear of being seen, fear of being judged, but real men feel, real men face, and real men heal. The moment you drop the mask is the moment you pick up your power. So how do you fix the emptiness? Start here. Create a mission bigger than yourself. Move your body like a warrior. Read daily. Reflect deeply. Surround yourself with real men to cut fake dopamine. Pray, meditate, connect, rest without guilt. Speak your truth. And most importantly, know that you're not alone. Millions of men are feeling this. Slowly, they're rising. You're not broken. You're not weak. You're just waking up to what really matters. The world doesn't need more rich men or ripped men, perfect men. The world needs more whole men. Men who feel, men who lead, men who rise. Men who love deeply and live fully. You've been numb long enough. It's time to come back to life. So here's your challenge. Reclaim your purpose. Reconnect with your soul. Rebuild your brotherhood. And become the man you were born to be. This is not the end. This is the beginning. The emptiness ends when the mission begins. Comment. I refuse to feel empty. Subscribe for daily mindset motivation. Share this with a brother who needs to hear this. Let's fill the void with purpose, power, and legacy.